Good afternoon. I'm in the middle of Osaka City and I'm going to go find a very strange technological wonder here that you don't hear much about around here, but it is very weird. It's a tunnel that goes underneath a river. It was built in the 30s. It seems like a very strange thing. There are elevators on either side to get you down to it, and I'm just going to go see what is this all about. Now, I am in a place called Kujo in Osaka City, which is kind of in the center, sort of western part, and I don't know where it is. I don't even know, I don't know where the river is. So basically this is me looking for a river, looking for this tunnel, and then we're gonna go check it out. It's free, it's open 24 hours, I think. So go look for it. Where is it? I don't really know Kujo here. I don't know this area really at all. I've been here a few times, but just walking through seems to be one of the many kind of not often thought of industrial parts of Osaka. I do think this big big structure on my right is pretty cool looking. It's like a highway that's coming out of the ground, I guess. I don't think that's a train line. And I've got no reason to believe that I'm walking in the even correct direction. Every time I pass one of these these little places, a bunch of places like this around Osaka where they're doing something with steel, or they're doing something with paper, or they're grinding stuff, or they're welding stuff, or whatever. I always wish that I worked there, just because I'm curious. Like, I should go volunteer there for a month, just to see what they do. If I see anybody I can ask, I will try to ask somebody. I don't even know how to ask for it. I don't know what it's called in Japanese. Hopefully they use the English word tunnel like they do for roads. When you're driving on the road, if you see a tunnel, it'll say, in katakana, it'll say tunnel, so you know what's coming up. I don't know if this counts as a tunnel. To me, it's a tunnel. Maybe they call it a walkway or a pedestrian road or something. Sumimasen. Kizugawa no tunnel してる?
ああ、そこ
ありますか？
取っちゃう。あそこ
そうか、
あれ。
まっすぐ。
うん。
近い。はい、ありがとう。Okay, found that I did walk the right direction. It's right up here. So what happened is Osaka is full of canals and rivers, and thus very, very full of bridges. But this is the Aji River, the Ajigawa. And it's really big and wide, and so big boats used it. And so they couldn't build a bridge over it because the boats were too big. So some wise person in the city planning department decided that they would build a tunnel under the river. It was the first of its kind in Japan, according to Japanese Wikipedia, which implies that there are now others, but I've never heard of any. So they started building this in 1935, and they finished it in 1944. And as I've read, there's an elevator for people and bicycles. And you go down, walk through, and take an elevator back up on the other side. This sign explains how to use the elevator and basic information about it. Not allowed. Cars. If this were America, somebody would have tried to drive a car into it at some point. Wonder if they have here. No dangerous items, gasoline. Only people, bicycles, and maybe very simple motor scooters. By the way, I've since learned that originally you could take a car under the river in a larger elevator in a larger tunnel that have since closed. Okay, here we are. This is the tunnel. Here's the elevator, just brought me down 14 meters below the surface. So straight through here, this is under the river, the big Aji River. So let's go magically walk under the bridge. There's a guy guarding it too. Konnichiwa. この仕事は退屈そう。たまに危険ありますか？悪い人？普通。よかった。I don't know what I was talking about there. In trying to ask about weird people in the tunnel, I became that weird person. But I like to think I enlivened his shift at least a little. Okay, we're under the river now. Up above us, all of the water of the Aji River. We're here on the other side. Don't know what's on the other side, on the other bank. Hopefully a place where I can climb up somewhere and actually see the river, because I haven't seen that yet. Anyway, we're going to a place called Nishi-kujo. And so we are. This is the other bank, Nishi-kujo, just another part of Osaka. So the river is right here, beyond this wall. Here's another thing I like. There is, in case there is some problem with this, like if they have to shut the tunnel down for some reason, I have little papers here to help. This is a bicycle and motorbike, like an alternate route you can take if you're on a bicycle or a motorbike, where to go, and walking, I guess. Of course, you could just take the train, which is up here, which is usually the way I would go through this area. Anyway, let us go explore this area a little bit. We'll go see if we can find a view of the river. Aha, we're in luck. Here we go. Here it is. So this bridge actually takes trains across it, or subway cars, or I think subway cars. So from that building there, went down underneath the river, and this building here is where the elevator is. So a train bridge and an under river tunnel now. Okay, thanks for coming with me to see the under river tunnel here in Osaka. Proof that no matter how long you've lived in a place, you haven't really seen everything. I've been wanting to see this for a long time, and finally I did. So another wandering crossed off my list. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks to my patrons on Patreon, especially the always amazing travel masters Omeyer, Ray Nichols, and Will Phillips. Join for as little as $1 a month at patreon.com/T1DWanderer. Also, sign up for my free email newsletter at t1dwanderer.com/subscribe. And thanks for wandering around with me.